Chuck Crosby over at the Crosby Law Office. You know this question I'm about to tell you. I've changed the name for privacy, but you picked up this when I got this call from, we'll call her Virginia. She called me this past week. She has a mom who took on a reverse mortgage. And now, of course, with all the snow and ice, has created problems for mom coming and going, and the house is too much for her. So mom wants to basically sell the house, but Virginia's afraid that mom won't be able to get out of the contract that she has with a reverse mortgage group. Chuck, you picked it up from there. What were you able to determine?
Well, I haven't been able to get a hold of them yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
with a reverse mortgage, it's a mortgage like any other. It has certain differences with mortgages, but it's still a mortgage. It still has a payoff. It still can be paid off. You can't, at least let's put it this way, the average reverse mortgage that I've seen isn't a you can't pay us off, period. There's going to be a number. That number may be higher than you expect, but you're going to be able to get out of it. Now, there are different outfits that I've seen that have created something that I don't think is enforceable. Okay, but as long as it's out there on the record, it's not going to get done. But there's ways you can get out of those in court. But you can't make a mortgage that cannot be paid off.
So, for those who have heard, seen the commercials, I think, was it Tom Selleck does one about reverse mortgage?
Yeah. I saw one for Joe Namath the other
Oh,
day.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So basically, and correct me here, a company is buying your house and they're giving you money back.
Well, they're not buying your house. What they're doing is they're giving you a mortgage whose balance can increase.
Okay, so my understanding is this is all based on when they believe you're going to pass away. So
exactly. Right. So they'll the amount of money that they'll give you is based on the tables that they have, indicating when they think you're going to die. So how much are they going to give you? Are they going to keep giving you extra amounts? And there's a lot of different products. Some of them will create an income for you. I haven't seen so many of those. Normally what they do is it holds off paying them back. That way, when you pass away, then your estate comes in, has to get the payoff, and many times it's more than what the actual house is worth, at which point, do you just deed it over to them, etc. But it's in Kentucky, at least. All I can talk to is Kentucky. I've never seen one where you convey the house to someone else. Okay. Now, in other states, it may seem that way because it's a difference between a lien state and a title state. Some mortgages, you've seen them called deeds of trust. Mm-hmm. Those are in title states where the bank holds your house in trust for you. Kentucky's not one of those states. Kentucky's a state where they put a lien against your house for a particular dollar amount. So in Kentucky, when people, if somebody says, hey, the bank owns my house, something people say when there's a mortgage. Well, technically, the bank does not own your house. They have a lien against your house for a particular dollar amount. And that's the same way with a reverse mortgage here.